Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle. Big
Check it, it's Unique Hustle. It's your boy, ECEO, and I'm here with my boy, OG Piru, Ayatollah Marv.
We're in the house.
He hosting this thing today.
There you go, you got it.
Listen, man, the nigga is hosting all the way. I brought him in for this interview specifically. Just to sit in on this and hear what my boy, Myke Fresh, had to say today. What's up, man? Welcome to the show, Myke. How it go?
Hi.
Bow what?
Bow.
Myke Fresh is in the building with the bow.
Yeah, we in this thing. What's up with it, E? Been a minute.
Man, been a minute, man. Last time you were quiet as a mouse on here with the team, with HHL. I didn't know what was going on. I said, man, that nigga quiet.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
As a church mouse.
It's hard to out-talk Ken when you're in that room with Ken, man.
That thing like this. Like, I'm like, this ain't the Myke Fresh I know.
Hey, it's hard to out-talk Ken when you're in that thing with Ken.
But you knew how to, you played your role, man. And I get it, man. That's my boy. Shout out to Pimpin' Ken, man. He ain't called me in a couple of days.
Shout out Ken, man. He had me on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, you was on
LA on Nick Cannon show coming out soon.
Yeah, I seen that, man. So you on Nick Cannon show with him too. Was you on the show or was you in the back?
It was him and Goldie playing spades, but they made sure, man, I was sitting in the back. They called me like to the cameras, like, man, Myke Fresh, you better get over here. Like, so I got my little segment in there.
I gotta ask you, like, how was it, man? You know, y'all, my boy Pimpin' Ken, when it came down to E and Boss Talk 101, he announced it on the Breakfast Club. He said, man, you know, Jess, man. He told Jess Hilarious, man. Yeah, because I did tell him, I was like, basically, you know, Jess Hilarious, when that clip went crazy for Columbus Short, she shot, you know, she spoke Boss Talk 101. It's very seldom that a platform that size, a lot of times, will acknowledge the smaller platform.
Absolutely. And
she, you know, you got to admit, Angela Yee was on there for years, and Boss Talk was going. Charlamagne, he been on there. I done like their pictures. I done shared their stuff a lot of times. They never like pictures or nothing. They always, you know, you show them love. You tag them and say, hey, man, you know, you showing them love because you know, you really was inspired by a lot of the things that they done. You know what I mean? Exactly. Because they look like you. You want to show them love. And a lot of times you don't get that love back because they think you probably clout chasing them or something. For sure. Really, I mean, the views that the black community is doing, we're in the inner city. We're basically dealing with the underground, you know, like the underground was in rap. Right on. So at the end of the day, a lot of time, nobody ain't looking for their approval. We don't need it. We all got our own. I've been had this store for 19 years, serving the black community. Married to that woman that be co-hosting with me for 22 years.
Black
she put up with you that long? Hold on, let me keep going. My daughter is at Brown University, bro. My other son work in the oil field. My other daughter is in the military and work for the state. My other son is at the house. I don't know what the hell he doing. He's 17. He about to be getting out, but he'll be doing something soon. I've been doing this family thing, this business thing for blacks for a long time. Yeah. So a lot of times when you don't see that love come back, you be like, damn, like, they just don't know. Maybe I need to write a book for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because we eventually going to do that, but we just getting started. We don't need approval. The people is who showed us love on Boss Talk 101. Absolutely. When I go out in those streets and I go to those malls and all those people want to take pictures and all those people want to, you know, they holler at you, OG.
All the time.
We built this thing up in a way to where it's for the people, man. It really ain't for all that cloud stuff anyway. And as you know, I turn down interviews. Certain people I won't even let on the show.
That's a fact.
I don't pay people for interviews. Everybody know that. Some people say, oh, you wrong, man. You should pay. No, if you don't want to be in front of me, I don't want you in front of me.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an old school nigga. I don't need to do this. I'm just doing this because I'm a hustler.
Yeah, that's why you where you at, though. That's why you care. One of the biggest here, because...
That's it. Yeah, because I think because it's organic. Absolutely. And we just doing what we do. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get mad. They be like, man, y'all don't clip it. Don't cut them out. I be looking at them comments. I be like, man, y'all don't even understand. This is bigger than comments. This is bigger than clips. This is black entrepreneurship. That's right. This is black people coming together. And don't get me wrong, I do deal with other people that don't look like us too, but this is a podcast for that black media outlets, and we try to show our people, you know, basically the best side of what as we can, but we show them a real picture. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show, Myke Fresh. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I don't even know where that came from.
Nah, we needed that.
I don't even know where that came, but you have to let them know sometime, nigga. This is a real situation.
But you are a deacon in the church, so you know
I'm not a deacon in the church.
You're kind of long-winded.
Shout out to OG Piru in the building, man. My right hand man. This dude here been rocking with me me ever since I started. I don't know if you remember him when Charleston White was in there and they ran out. The OGs sitting right there. But me and him had met in L.A.
Yeah.
And actually, when I met him, it was due because of Charlie. Because Charlie, they call him Charlie. Charlie was the one who linked me with Melvin Farmer. And when he linked me with Melvin Farmer, I met OG Piru that day.
Okay. I told him speaking on the it was like a Chris Brown situation. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I remember you speaking on that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got to realize he's the oldest active living Piru.
Okay,
that's right.
Man.
So he can speak on what he want to speak on. He knows what's going down on Rosecrans.
Rosecrans and Central.
Come on.
He was there when it started. You know, actually locked up a little bit of the time when it started, kind of too.
A lot of the time. A whole lot of the time.
But man, what bring you out? You know, like I said, when I last interviewed you. You had a big song. You and old boy Prince, y'all came on here. They went out of town that day. And you ended up staying. I think we did a second interview either after they left.
Completely after.
So, and the one thing I do know that y'all had a hell of a song. And this song, to this day.
20 billion streams worldwide.
20 billion streams worldwide.
20 billion?
20 billion.
Get out of here.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's big.
That's huge. You know, for most people never equate to that. Not in this day and time.
Wow.
It went viral. Everybody was dancing.
What song is that?
It's called Bounce When She Walk.
Oh, Bounce When She Walk. Yeah,
Yes,
I heard that in Compton.
Yeah,
Shit, it got to be straight.
It got to be big.
When you hit on Rosecrans. Shit. Yeah, you got over.
I got another one. Throw that ass in the circle that I'm a part of too.
Throw that ass in the circle. If they throw it in the circle, we can all hit it.
Facts. So now I ain't gonna lie, E, this is why I wanted to come talk to you, bro. Cause like I'm cool, calm, collected. I be chilling, playing my back role, getting my money, bro. Even that circle situation, that was introducing Lil Ronnie to the world. You know what I'm saying?
You spoke on it on here before, and Lil Ronnie, shout out to my boy. That's my guy. He been on here a lot of times. You met him on here, little short bald head dude.
Okay.
Had the jury on. He gonna keep him. He wrote for Iggy Azalea.
Yes, sir.
He wrote for
Sweetie.
He wrote for
Lotto.
He wrote some big songs. He write a lot. He flies out. He's always flying out writing for people.
That's my brother.
Yeah, that's
so
top
you hooked
off.
up with him.
That's his boy. They won.
We super close. So the reason I'm even on that song is because I was finna get signed by some street cats with some money. They see me, young dude, rapping. They was finna put some money behind me. And when they was about to do it, I told them put it behind my homeboy Lil Ronnie, because he had all the girls twerking to all his music. So I'm like, okay, y'all interested in me? Y'all want to sign me? Sign my boy, and then I'll play the backfield, and then we could come focus on me afterwards. So they signed him. He started doing huge things, and they was just like, man, let's put Myke Fresh on the song, because he gave his deal away. We didn't even know about you, but since we having some success, let's put you in the mix. And even like in that situation, like,
wait a minute. We didn't even know about you. So you saying they didn't even know about Lil Ronnie?
They didn't know about Lil Ronnie. Nah.
Had never heard
of Lil Ronnie. That was some street dudes. Matter of fact, they from Oakland, California.
They from Oakland.
Yeah.
From Oakland. Oh yeah.
They came down and they met with you. How did they meet with you? Let's go back into that.
So that was like, so my mama was talking to this dude, and he was a street dude, was getting a lot of money in the streets, and he was putting his money into me, because when he heard me rap, he was trying to get at my mama. That's how he got at my mama. He put money. He bought me a studio, put his money up on me. He won my mama over like that. He wound up going to the feds. So when he went to the feds, he reached out to these guys like, hey, take care of my little homie. He want to rap. Y'all get behind him. So they took me under their wing. And that's how that happened. So it was like a jail street type of situation.
Wow.
So that's how they was finna put some money into me. And I told them, bro, I know y'all finna put money into me, but put it into my boy Lil Ronnie, because he got all these girls going crazy to his music.
Wow.
So,
and that song, Throw the Ass in a Circle, was that a song that was already in motion?
Nah, we made that in the mix. Nah, the songs was in motion, was Work That Pole, See Work, song called Booty. And I'm saying these dudes, but let me go and shout them out, man. Shout out to Pookie, Urban South, Fam Life Entertainment, Juju, these my guys, and these the guys who really put me, Ronnie, and Pint on for real.
Wow.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
at the end of the day, you guys were basically sitting back and y'all was trying to come up with a way, because during that time you didn't have a way, but you was
Right.
trying to figure it out.
Right.
And these guys here evidently was a little bit more advanced, coming from Oakland. You know, that's where Too Short
Everybody
from.
in the streets was trying
You
to
know
clean
what I
their
mean?
money up.
What year was that?
So this was 2011, 10, 11.
See, so they already done seen the motion up in Oakland.
Right.
They ran with Short and
No,
Ford.
no,
Like,
they know,
I
they
met
know
them
40,
through them.
he 40 and all of them.
I met them through them.
69th Street boys.
So they knew that they knew the game.
Yeah.
They'd already seen it coming out the trunk with it, selling tapes. Now we selling CDs. They knew the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you, what was some of the key things that they showed you, and what they did different than what you were seeing done in Texas?
Man, they showed me about like hitting the ground, hitting the streets, like with the posters and doing the groundwork, kissing babies, shaking hands. And he was telling me, when we do it this way, you're gonna be able to eat off your music for the rest of your life.
Right.
Like when some people go the industry route, they get signed and they put this music on these platforms. When they done with you, they're gonna send you back home. And if you ain't got no foundation, you're gonna bleed out. But if you build this foundation, I heard Rain talk about this with Mo3. If you build that foundation in the streets, you ain't gonna never bleed out. You gonna always have something to eat. I heard Big Gil from Goody Mouth talk about that too.
Shout out to my nigga Gil, Big Gil.
And I experienced that. Like, even no matter what I went through in the music game, bro, I'ma always have something to eat out here.
That's right.
Just because of how I put it down in the streets and like did that groundwork.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
heavy.
that street team work gets you over every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
And
the
it keeps
chilling
you running.
circuit, they booking me when nobody booking me. Like, I'm really one of the most booked artists in the DFW, believe it or not.
Really?
For sure. And
You get booked all the time.
more than all these niggas, they'll tell you.
You always booked.
For sure.
Wow, that's heavy, right?
Come
OG?
on. My main chick will beat the chick up. Throw that in a circle. Bounce when she walk. My catalog is like in the club. Like they could play a set of Mike Fresh in the club like they used to do Webby and Boosie.
Wow.
Like, so.
I heard Just Hilarious to say that throw the ass in the circle what got her banged up.
Got
like,
her, but yeah.
You know, like that's one of the
She did.
things. I was
Often
throwing that
actually
ass
say,
in
just
the
let her
circle.
say, I said, hey mama, how you doing? I'm Mike Fresh. She said, I know you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
I know you.
For her to recognize him.
Absolutely.
You know, because of the song, man. She does her research too. Very dope young lady. But and so getting back to them though, them guys right there, they get you, they have a relationship with you because of the OG in the feds, and now they get down to the wire of we're gonna sign you, and you had enough
Humility.
not only humility, you
At
had
16 years old.
Yeah, you could see a vision.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? To be that young to say, hey, this dude hot. We want to get him first. What made you do that?
So we was friends. We really had just met and built a friendship. That was one thing.
Because you say 2011, you had just come up here for Katrina.
Yeah, in 2008.
Yeah,
I was only here for 3 years.
Yeah, you hadn't been here long.
I ain't been here long.
He moved from New Orleans because of Katrina.
Oh, you from New Orleans?
I'm from
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was another thing I did. I had met Half Pint and I introduced Half Pint to Lil Ronnie. I was plotting on Ronnie. I've been wanting to work with him. He used to ignore my inboxes and stuff. I caught him at a party in Fort Worth.
Inbox on what? MySpace?
My own. Hey, it was
Yeah,
MySpace.
it gotta be like
I used to
that.
hit him up.
Yeah.
I used to hit him up on MySpace. Like, man, you hard. I want to work with you. Like, he had the songs for the girls. I wanted to get good with him. So I seen him at a party and I got in his face and he was like, I know you. I'm like, you know me, but you weren't replying to me and stuff. I was telling him like, bro, I got this dude Half Pint with me and he shoot videos. If you want videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we all clicked up.
So you put Half Pint and Lil Ronnie together.
For sure. But like Half Pint already knew of Ronnie, but for sure, that night, that party, we left and I think we went to Ronnie's house. That was my first time spending the night at Ronnie. We made Work That Pole that night. And when he put that song out, that was like his first song that went crazy.
Wow, so the chemistry was real.
The chemistry was just there. It was just happening like that.
Wow, and so
I was 16 years old, E. So the real reason that made me do it, I was still in school. For a 16-year-old, I was hustling. I was getting money, more money than the average 16-year-old. And I meet this guy. He's a couple years older than me. I think he was 19 at the time. So he grown. He 19 at the time. He probably was staying with his mama at the time and was just a youngin' trying to come up. I'm younger than him, but bruh, I'm supposed to be at the house with my mom. I'm 16. I'm still in high school. But I used to come over there with like food stamp cards, feeding everybody, and I used to come over. I was a young dude, but I was doing older stuff for people. So like we built a relationship like that, and like that's why Ronnie kept me around. That's why me and Ronnie close to this day, because Ronnie don't even like rappers. He ain't friends with people like that. But in the beginning, I gave him like whatever. Like I wanted to be his hype man. Even though I was a rapper, I'm like, bro, I'll be your hype man. I'll push your music. Like that's how I approached the game at the time. Like I'm gonna take the back seat and I'm gonna get behind you, big bro. Like
wow. So you guys, Throw That Ass in the Circle came after other hits had came.
Yeah.
But they just wasn't big as Throw That Ass in the Circle.
Circle was the biggest one. Circle went worldwide.
Circle went worldwide. When you guys get to Circle, and he signed to the guys that you said, you basically, you're still a minor? You 16 at that time, or you older?
So, okay, let me, hold on. So I graduated in 2013, and that's when Circle actually came out.
Yeah, you came out.
So at that time, I probably was getting ready to graduate, and like I was probably 17, 18, getting grown at that time when the song came out. But this whole time we was signing and doing shows and putting out this music because it was a build up. So the few songs we did put out before Circle, they was regional. We was going to East Texas. We was going to South Texas. We was going to West Texas. We was going to Oklahoma. We was going to Arkansas. We was going to Mississippi.
How much money was you getting paid?
None.
They never paid you for any of those shows?
Nah, so at the time...
None of them?
I mean, like, I used to come home, like, they might used to give me, like, $25 sometimes or, like, $50.
So they paying you $25 and $50 a show?
Bro, when I was young, I didn't care.
No, I'm just telling you, they're paying you $25 and $50 off of shows.
Yes, sir.
They're probably making some money off those shows.
For sure.
They might be making, say, 5,000. No, a couple thousand, 3,000. They just starting. So they booking you and they making money, but y'all don't really understand the game.
Right. So,
but you like the 25 to 50. I'm a young cat.
Yeah.
So
I used to go home with them $50 happy for real. In high school, I was already doing. I was happy to get something for rapping.
Right.
So, but the most you can remember getting paid is $50.
I ain't gonna say the most. That was like
when you did the
frequent.
shows. The most what was the most you ever got paid?
At the time, probably like. I mean, on a good day, maybe 100.
100 was the best.
100 was a good day.
That was the
back
best.
then.
Yeah, and I get it.
For sure.
But $100 for a show is the most that you ever got paid during those small first times.
Coming up behind Ronnie.
Yeah, and was Ronnie getting $100 as well?
Nah. He probably was booking for like 1,000, 2,000 or something
even
like
back
that.
then?
Yeah.
But they were giving you $100?
Because it was his money for real. So like, so Ronnie getting booked. Then whatever like the management of the team got to take, bro, they probably was getting a big percentage of his money.
Correct.
So it got broke down before it even got to him.
I'm not blaming Ronnie. I'm saying that
when it got to him, bro, it was
and you getting 100. That's a big gap, ain't it, OG?
No,
but we wasn't no group or nothing. He was a solo artist.
It ain't a big gap, like he's saying. The things that you do, just like in the dope world. The man that's selling $20 rocks don't get the same money that the man get in doing the ounces.
Yeah.
And the man doing the ounces don't get the same money as the man doing the pounds.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all.
Hey,
you know why I don't agree with that? Cause I don't want to go there, but a nigga could get the ounces and you give me, and I take the 20s and I'll find a way to beat you. But I've always been that way. I mean, I don't give a damn what you give me.
But you know what?
And you gonna know I won too when I get through with you.
I had an artist on We Want Warner Brothers, Tony Hustle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing dude out of New Jersey. Played 7 different instruments. Glenn Goins from Parliament Funkadelic is his uncle. And he came in on Warner Brothers and he made amazing. His music is stellar today, right? And he came in with the understanding that he was the boss. He was the big, he owned Warner Brothers. Time Wiley didn't. And they asked him for a percentage of his album. We want to get in. And he said, I want to control my own royalties. I want to do this. And Naeem Ali was the head A&R. And he says, hey, you need to talk to Hustle. It's better to have 90% of something than 100% of nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So that 10%, and to make a long story longer, he lost out. And when they were asking, they wanted to give him $350,000 for 10%. And then when it ended up, they wanted to give him $100,000 for 85%. And then they put him on the shelf, and he ain't been in music since. You dig what I'm saying? So as a young man, at 20 years old, they couldn't rock out and give him $1,000.
And then I'm gonna say
you
this,
got to understand the politics.
Travel, food. Like I ain't gonna lie, the team was making show. Like let's say we got 10 people with us, right? And we go stop at Denny's after the show. bruh, shout out to Pook Urban South, bruh. Everybody with us eating out of the show budget.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we do get home, we lucky that if it's something left. When we on the road and we buying clothes and we doing this and we doing that.
Things. This is coming, you know,
So
because that's what with an artist, that money is coming out of a budget. And
hold on though. We never got a budget. Nobody never gave us no money. Now see, that's where we got confused at because we come from an era where, like you said, selling out the trunk or putting stuff online. I didn't know you could get paid for putting music online as a kid.
Right.
By the time we thought we had a budget being put behind us, it was the money we already made.
But that's
we
what
sold. Nobody put up nothing.
Yeah,
so
but that's what a budget is. You already made the money.
But most rappers,
and then they do recouping.
They actually get but that's what I was going to say. Most artists, they get an upfront advance that they have to be recouped.
But that's what a major.
Yeah,
doing a major artist like my
but some
artist,
independents they dish out.
Yeah, what I mean they're doing right now, but they didn't make the rap game made it so hard. If you ain't got 100 million streams, a major don't want you.
That's fact. That's a fact.
You dig what I'm saying? Before they would give you 300,000 to build your. Now if you ain't coming in ready, they don't need you. Yeah. So it's better to go independent. And what y'all did, he was a youngster coming up. He got more sense today.
Hey, and me and Ronnie never fell out. Me and Ronnie never fell out because Ronnie was trying to figure out where his money was at. So even though I'm part of this big situation of this big song, if the main dude trying to figure out where his money at,
you're going too far. You went too far. You sped too far ahead. I didn't even get to that part yet. I'm still on the fact that you getting $100 a show, and I understand now from what you guys are saying that you guys are just on the grind and you really was unorganized without a budget, and you was just using the show money, running around doing doing whatever they was setting
up.
That's what
we was doing.
I get it, and you said in turn that was the budget.
Yeah,
and you guys were pretty much dealing with it from that perspective. But when it comes down to you guys hit this big song, throw that ass in a circle. Now the money starts to get even more aggressive. The shows start to get more aggressive. They start to spread out even more, go different places. Okay, what happens then? Is it still $100 per episode or per show?
So for me,
or is it, or do you at this point you start getting your just due?
So for me, it's really the same thing. But now I put out my own song, my main song that Lil DZ told you that's cranking in all the clubs. I put out my own song, so now I'm getting like $200-300 a show for my own show.
So you went up from 100 to still getting $200 or $300 a show
when they book me. If I go with Ronnie somewhere, I might come home $25-50.
But if you go on your own, you get that $300.
I get that $200-300.
That $200.
So now this is where Ronnie going to.
But I don't understand.
Ronnie going to other states.
Was his song just bigger? Because you explained to me he probably was getting 1,000. You don't know that for sure. But you was getting $200 or $300. But he was getting 1,000.
His song was bigger.
No, but he got
I
his own song.
was the headliner too. But
he started getting his own song.
But now I'm gonna tell you how that happened.
Because you only got $200 or $300, but you explained to me he was getting 1,000.
Okay, I'm finna.
You see what I'm saying?
But no, I'm explaining that to you.
Before the big song.
I'm explaining to he was a bigger artist. Like, so he had songs that was a build up. By the time Circle come out, he got a whole catalog.
Okay.
He got a few songs he could perform. So he's a bigger artist, so he is getting more money. But not only that, Ronnie started out local and then he started getting like regional. Okay. So the South, he could go to Mississippi, he could go to Alabama, and people know these songs that he got.
Bad boy.
So he's able to make that money. So when he went regional, I start becoming local. So instead of me being just his sidekick, people start like, oh, you hard. Like, you got your own thing going on. Let me give you a little money over here to come be by yourself. So now I'm not even on the road with him no more coming home with $25 because I got to go over here and pick up this
$200. Now you that $300,
right.
$200. But that's still better than, we didn't get the 1,000.
We gonna get 1,000.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Because in the same thing.
At that time, it was $200-300. I'm gonna say about a year or two later, I was at 1,000.
Yeah,
but it took a build up.
Yeah, it takes a build up. But see, that's one thing about an artist, and the same thing I told my boy with your creativity. If somebody takes something from you, don't make it theirs. It's stolen property. I can only do that one song you gave me, but you can make 1,000,000 songs. All he got to do is keep on grinding. See, he got the catalog. I can only imitate what he doing. You feel what I'm saying? So in the creation, they say the best sense is bought sense. So you have to pay to get to where you want to go. You feel what I'm saying? And now I'm there. It's just like you start off selling 20s. Now, some people is comfortable with that. And then you're like, wait a minute. One of my partners.
Joints. Some niggas sell joints.
One of my little homies, Charles Galloway. I got to give Galloway.
Shout out to Galloway. You still around? Where he from?
Man, hell yeah. He from the Nickerson Garden.
He from Nickerson Garden.
He's a city block baby.
Okay.
But he started off with nothing. Was a dirty little old dude. I used to hate him. And he told me one, he said, boy, I was tired of I was giving my homeboy, he was making thousands. And I had to realize, and next thing you know, he went all the way up, and now he got a legit, I ain't never retired from a job. I retired from the whole,
so he's squaring up. He's squaring up.
The federal penitentiary make anybody square up. You'll tell on people.
Don't come in there eating that ice. You can't do that. I can hear it good.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand the come up. He always had it in his heart. You dig what I'm saying? I can't play dead, an instrument or nothing. I can't even remember a rap. So for somebody to be able to be versatile like that, like this dude say, I'm 16. It's a gang. I mean, when I used to steal front ends to cars and take them to the junkyard for $100. 300 bolts busting my finger. We didn't have all them power shit at the time. We was doing that. And a girl introduced me to robbery. And I said, now I can go in some place with a gun and get $1,000. Why am I getting 300? And I never stole a car after that.
That's OG, man.
It's levels to it.
That's OG, man.
You know, so I understand he ain't got to sweat it when you got the talent. When you got the genuine talent, you can make it anywhere in the world.
That's real. That's real. You know,
I was one of my little partners. He was old man. Shout out to old man. He was a rapper. This in the 90s. And these white boys took him. And they took him out the country to rap, right? And he was getting 2,000-3,000. He didn't know how big he was. And one day he told me, I think he said he was in Spain. And he rapped out of Compton, and it was 40,000 people.
Wow.
And he got $2,000. But the best sense is bought sense. He didn't know what he was worth. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? When we try to wait a minute, bro. 40,000 people, and they gave you 3,000. Man, Marvel, we flew over there, and we did. Man, I could have walked there. You dig what I'm saying? But once he found out who he was, man, it changed.
It changed.
It changed.
Started getting 30,000, 40,000.
It changed, man. Things happen with you. It changed. So you got to go through something to get, man, we didn't just pop up like this.
That's right.
I'm not able to say who I am just because I put in work for this.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
been dead bodies.
That's right. That's right.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
None of my tears.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna cry if you fuck with me.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I understand his plight and what he went through as a kid and growing up, and what the beautiful thing about his whole testimony, he got no ill feelings for nobody, and that keep him successful.
Well, right now he got one situation we could get in to throw that ass in a circle about the money side of it. I want to go there now. You never received any money for that song.
I ain't gonna say any. I ain't gonna say
when
any.
When they say on the record sales,
it's been out for 10 plus.
It's been out for 10 plus years. How many copies do you think it sold?
Man,
I say how many copies?
Between 500,000 and 1 million, probably more than that. But I'm lowballing. Between 500,000 and 1 million, probably.
How much would you say you made off of sales, record sales?
2,600. No, hold on. My bad. 2,000.
2,000.
I made $2,000 off Throw It in a Circle.
And that's it.
Lifetime.
Is your name on the credits of the song?
Yeah. He never made none.
So if his name is on the credits of the song, he should get something for writer's infringement.
Hey, look, I own 25% of that song, and
never got number $2,000.
But that $2,000 is basically like whatever my.
Where did you get the 2,000 from?
The 25% ASCAP. The publishing.
Yeah.
But the song made more than that. But nah, I'm gonna tell you
Why
this.
did you only get 2,000?
I'm gonna write this off for some of the money. The song dropped in 2013, right? So like all that streaming money and all that stuff where the streams count as sales, that ain't happened till 2016. That's 3 years after the song being out. But even at that time, Ronnie had found out it sold 100,000 hard copies and didn't even know at that time. So that's what I'm saying. Like he was trying to figure out where his money at. So before I even could even try to think about it, the main dude going through it. So I'm just like, whatever.
No, you still supposed to be aggressive about your money.
I was young.
Ain't got nothing to do with what he got and what you got. It's two different things. But you were young.
But
you
I'm
didn't
explaining
understand
to
business.
you, me being young.
You didn't understand
like,
business.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I can always remember this because I was young. When they used to talk about serious stuff, like it was like my ears were shut. Like I was really a kid at the time. Like everything serious, oh that's grown people business. Like I literally stayed out the business, and when I got grown, when I start having questions and stuff, I realized this was these conversations they was having. This was when everybody get dropped off and they talk amongst each other. And I go inside and go do some kid stuff. This when the business is getting handled.
Who's getting?
At
who
the
got
moment,
the money? Let's go to that. If Lil Ronnie didn't get the money, and you didn't get the money, but you own 25% of the song, like you just said, he said something about infringement. I'm telling you, there are still legalities, and there's still ways that you should be able to recoup your money.
Okay, so
am I right?
With me, people always tell me all the time, bro, you can still go back and get your bread.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Who
some
is the
people
one?
say,
who's got it? Who done it? Who was the label?
Right
head?
now, Dirty Water Music Group on the song. That's the label.
That's who getting paid.
Right, for that song.
Who owned the song?
Yeah.
That's who.
But see, they bought Lil Ronnie out his contract from
That's
people
Lil Ronnie.
for $40,000. Like
that's Lil Ronnie.
Yeah.
That ain't got to do with you.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
But still, in all in the music business, if they buy him out on their
They
rights,
bought all that,
when
yeah.
they bought all of that, he's getting money from ABSCAP because his name is on there. You feel what I'm saying? So it's certain things that you have to. That's why it always pays to have an entertainment attorney.
Yeah.
You understand? To read them things.
That from you.
My bad.
To read those type of things, because that my boy, he was in the music, but you don't understand the music business.
Exactly.
See, the music is one thing. You can be on stage performing and all that, but it's a business. Somebody getting paid by this.
And nobody ever came to try to say, hey, man, you need to get your business straight. Have anybody told you that before? Sorry.
Not at the time.
Somebody told him, but he wasn't hearing it. Because some jealous man,
I
look,
ain't gonna lie.
you ain't getting paid. You ain't getting what, you know, these niggas is really.
The way I looked and the way I moved, people thought I was getting paid. Nobody never knew I wasn't getting what I was getting. Even up until now, that's why I came to do this interview. Because if I never say nothing, everybody would have thought I just got my money from Circle. I just got my money from Bounce when she
Yeah,
walked.
we're going to talk about that, but we still on Circle right now.
Yeah, but I'm just letting people know, like, okay, look, I'm not talking about it in ill will. I'm not saying it like I'm crying. I'm not saying it like I went broke. I'm saying it like, man, I know I look so good. Y'all think I'm getting the money from this stuff that I worked for. I never got the money I worked for musically. Like, I'm still.
I just make it look good.
Come on.
But there's no way. So because Ronnie sold his portion for $40,000, there's no way that you can recoup anything because you never
ain't no way. I never tried.
Never settled with him.
Tried. But
your name is on the credit.
My name did.
Is it a contractual agreement that you own 25% of the song, or did they just give you that?
They gave me that. It's not a contract.
Yeah, I got it.
But still in all, it's a resume.
It's claimed.
And he as he it builds him better. Now he can ask for more in his grown life. When you get you a lawyer, man.
Oh no, I do need to do that. Nah,
I got an entertainment lawyer.
I'm gonna holler at you about that.
You need to deal with somebody that know what the legalities are.
For sure.
You understand me? So when your stuff goes in now, you'll have all your writer's credits. You'll have everything that comes. You won't just be getting ABSCAP money.
Okay. No,
and it'll last for generations with your children. There's some white folks eating off y'all.
Off me, yeah. I'm already knowing.
You know what I'm saying? They eating with their children. They sending their children to college. They're doing pensions for their children. through y'all's music, and you're not seeing it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have children too.
Absolutely.
You understand me? So with the talent that you got, it won't be there all the time.
Yeah, that's
You're
a
gonna
fact.
get tired of this.
That's a fact.
But music is gonna go forever.
Yeah, that song still selling.
You dig what I'm saying? Because now, that's like with R&B. Blacks were making music, and they were going to England, and they were, the Beatles and stuff were taking blacks, and them dudes was getting 5 and 10. The Temptations wasn't never getting no $300,000. You think them dudes was, and now they call it pirating music. You dig? Because now when the white man do it, it's different. Long as he was stealing from you, but now you can't borrow from him. So those are the things that I understand that you have to deal with when you're dealing in your craft, and make sure that you're dealing with somebody and totally get an understanding of everything you do.
Right on.
This is the business.
Right on.
You writing your music, you write this, you sending it out, you make sure I got priority over this.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And see, like, everything I did when I was a teenager, I kind of wrote it off, man. Like, I kind of said, like, all right, that was me paying my dues. From this point on, as a grown-ass man, ain't nobody finna play with me like this no more. I'm gonna make sure I got all my business together. I'm gonna make sure everything in play. And it's crazy because it still wound up happening again on some slick time, but it's just me going through the bit. It's like it happened again, but on a bigger level with more money involved. But it's still the same thing. It's still me paying my dues. It's still me learning. It's still me growing.
But we can't keep paying dues.
Nah, hell
You
nah,
get what I'm saying?
you right about that.
When you was a child, when you were a youngster growing up, the enjoyment going from different states, seeing girls, having this, smoking, doing this, it's all part of the breeding. But now you have to think about the foundation. You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you can't be repetitious in letting people take it unfair advantage.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's sometimes like the buck gotta stop.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's about, oh, we can be friends like this, but this is the business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when it comes to business, you have to step on toes.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So those are the things, and when you have the talent, bro, you can go anywhere in the world and do what you do.
Yeah, yes, sir. Now I
And
learned that.
get paid, super paid.
I learned
Now I'm charging you $22.95 for this advice.
Nah, for sure. Nah, man, this stuff, like, even now it done made it out the country. Now when it come back, like, I'm gonna tell them about how the new song, like, it's kind of out of my hands with this one because everything was set up right. I was getting paid with this new one, the one that got 20 billion. Like, man, I had my percentage. I was eating off it real good. He signed a deal, and when he signed the deal, they get everything, and he got 100,000, and that's that. So it's like he basically sold my percentage or sold part of mine without my permission.
Without your permission.
So like, he did what he did with his money. He broke off who he broke off, but I didn't really get anything.
Who is this?
The guy that put out the song, Old Boy Prince.
Okay.
So I really don't want to fault him because his label getting all the money, but he the one who took the advance, and it's like, okay, now I just sit here like, dang, I don't know who to really be mad at for real, but it's like this keep happening.
But say, you got to understand how he cut you out and didn't cut you in.
Exactly.
You understand me? If y'all had a relationship and he knew you was a part of it, so it's nothing you could try. It is on him.
Exactly.
You dig it? We can deal with the industry later, but that's just like me borrowing your car and selling it. It's still your car.
It's your car, yeah.
You know, it's still your car. Just because I got the keys don't make it mine.
And see, at the time when it happened, I was told, like, bruh, don't even trip on this. You gonna make so much money on the back end, your ass cap, your publishing. Like, you own this percentage, so can't nobody take this from you.
Right.
So I was told that. So that's what made me sit back and chill. So when I sat back and chill, they said, man, Ma, this time next year, you're gonna have a nice check in your account.
Right.
So this time next year, the check was not nice.
It was not nice.
And I'm sitting there looking, not only that, bro, my percentage changed. Now, see, hold on, because I got to bag up for E. He just came back.
Wait a minute, see, y'all done jumped gun.
We had to talk without you. You would have left us.
When she walked?
I kinda
You
walked
shouldn't have
into
went there.
it.
You
I ain't
don't
go
have
there
to
all
do
the way.
that.
I ain't go all the way
Wait a
through
minute,
there.
I'm intelligent enough. Me and him
man.
we having a conversation.
We didn't get to the end of.
We talking. We
got
talking.
to
We
the-
kept it going.
bringing
We
it
supposed to
on
be.
up.
We gonna wait on you.
Look here,
Commercial
we
break.
waiting on you though.
We kept the
because
conversation going.
We
Well,
got to.
now I'm trying to figure out here.
We didn't get there. We didn't get there though.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I mean, you walked away. Now, if you could go back, that's all I was going to ask him. Because I don't know if you asked him that. If you could go back, what would you do different now?
In circle?
Throw that in. Yeah.
See, to be honest with you, bro,
you gotta have a retrospect.
like I just told him, I wrote that off.
Yeah.
I told him like, okay, I was young.
So if you go back, you do the exact same thing.
Probably so. Because I told him I wrote that off like I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I was paying my dues. And I don't even want to feel super entitled to my partner's song. This is my partner, man. I want him to get done right before I even think about myself when it comes to this
Well,
situation.
I think that's a problem. I don't agree with that. I think
That's
you already
cool.
put your work in, so you got to start doing better than that.
But
You had a
at the
chance.
time-
If you go from 16 to 20 years old and you around that kind of business, then at the end of the day, now you got to be sharper than that. You can't let people just say, "Oh, I'm just gonna let him make it." No,
But
you
what I'm trying to
got to
say-
take care of your business.
But what I'm trying to explain to you
Get a
is
damn-
at the time, even me being that young, like I'm not the same person I am right now. I'm 29 now. So then I was just young minded. Or like I said, I wrote it off. I'm like, man, I was just paying my dues. I don't know what happened with that circle situation. Even outside the circle situation, like I walked away with my independence. Even Ronnie did the same thing at that time because when he realized it was hundreds of thousands being made, and he like, where my bread at? This him. When I looked in my books, it was only 20,000 made in the name of me off of my music that ain't had nothing to do with
That's
circle.
still 20,000.
It was still 20,000. And like I said,
Shit.
at a 20-year-old, I'm sitting here thinking this. I made 20,000 in the course of 5 years off music. That's a lot, but it's not a lot. Let me just move forward. Whatever I do from here, like I just took my career and said, whatever I do from here, I'm gonna make sure I'm on my business. I'm gonna learn about the game. I'm gonna make sure I'm bossed up. So I just wrote all that off, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. So now everything I did after that, bro, I've been trying my hardest to get a new hit after my man in circle. And when I got that Good to Me with Big X and we got that Bounce When She Walk, it was like, man, thank God, man. I ain't never think like how I was gonna do these
So
records.
let's and I'm just getting in on this. I know y'all talk about, but Bounce When She Walk, you, Old Boy Prince, and
Guala Gang Spec.
Free
Free
Guala
Spec.
Gang. He
Yeah,
locked
Free
up
Spec.
right now. But I talked to him too while he been locked up. So
Okay.
we gonna shout him out. It's
Free
good
Spec.
dude. He been on the show a few times.
Free Spec.
We can't wait till he come home. He'll
Yeah, I
be
want to
home.
talk. This is what I really want to talk
But
about. So let's go.
I wanted to talk about it all because I want to see the track record of how you deal with business when it comes to these songs.
Okay.
You came on here. I could tell that you was a big part of that song.
Absolutely.
Inspired the whole song.
Absolutely.
According to Old Boy
What he
Prince.
said. Absolutely.
And then as I hear it now today, Your Money Again is how much did you make off that song? Off
Okay,
of that
hold on.
song?
So
No.
look.
How much did you make? Give me like you did on the other one. How much did you make?
I made
off that song?
5,600 total off that
So
song.
he gave you 5,600.
Nah, he didn't give me 5,600. That's why I gotta explain it.
What you mean? Who gave you 5,600 first?
I made that on the back end.
Who gave it to you?
The distro kid gave me 5,000.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's take it. But was there a signing bonus or
No.
was that advance?
Okay, hold on. He got a signing bonus in advance. He got that. It was $100,000, but I got my 5,000 before that. When he got his $100,000, that's when my money stopped. So I was making. So the 5th month of that song being out, I was making $1,000 a month. So after 5 months of it being out, I had already made my 5,000. Wow. He signed a deal. When he signed that deal, my check stopped.
Oh, he cut you out.
So when my check
Did
stopped,
Old Boy Prince? Cause not even Old Boy Prince would never do nothing like that.
man, look, let me
You know
tell
what
you.
I'm saying?
He did it.
When he
No.
signed,
Yes,
when
he
he
did.
signed the deal, my check stopped.
No,
I didn't know how
no,
much.
Old Boy Prince, my nigga. Like he would never.
Okay, he a
wouldn't-
crook.
Nah, he.
Hey, look, hold on. At the time,
bro.
at the time,
Nah, bro. He had got into an accident too. Was this before the accident or after the accident?
after the accident, we put the song out after the accident.
Okay, after the accident, y'all put this song out, it blows up. Okay, when this song blows up, you get money for some months, $5,600.
I had 15% of the song in the system, right? So when the song first came out, 5 months went by, I had made 5,000. So he was talking about he needed a deal. And I remember to talk. At the time I was talking to Gutter TV a lot.
That's my boy. Shout out
Shout
Gutter
out
TV. He be on Ball Talk.
Look, Gutter tell me I got Moonwalker a deal for that Lizzo
That's
song.
my boy Moonwalker.
Because he had, I don't know if it was 7 or 10. I won't be wrong.
The Lizzo song.
7 to 10,000 TikToks. I got him a deal off of that.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to Gutter, he told me that song had about 50 to 100 TikToks at the time. Bounce when she walked. So I'm telling Gutter, hey, didn't you get a deal off 10,000 TikToks?
You
got
set
50
that up.
over
Here we go. This nigga's a good businessman.
up.
Yeah, he's setting up the deals.
I said, bro, this got way more than that one you got a deal for. So can we get a deal over here? Mind you, I'm on the phone with Prince. Prince like, bro, this song doing good, but I want a deal. I'm really like, why you want a deal? Like, he like, bro, I done had a deal before for Stanky Leg. I just need that machine. We need a machine. I'm like, bro, let me see what I can do. So I holler at Gutter.
So you set the whole deal up.
I set the deal up for sure. So boom, the deal go through. At the time, I didn't know. I just found out way years later. Like I said, after the 5th month, I stopped getting paid out the song $5,000. Now it's almost 2 years later, and in that time period, I made $600 more. So now at the time, he signed a deal. I didn't know how much the deal was for. It was whatever he had.
How'd you
whatever
find
he had.
out?
Gutter told me.
How much was the deal?
At the time, I didn't know, but now that I know, it's $100,000.
So he got $100,000.
So how-
Wait a minute, and when he got the $100,000, that's when your money stopped.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no, I just want to know how, when you set this up, when they come to signing, you're oblivious to it. How did you get cut out?
Because
that's a good question.
This is exactly what happened. So when I put Gutter on the line with old boy Prince, they did whatever they did. They talked however they talked. Prince called me and told me we were shooting a video in a couple days. Gutter called me and said, hey, did he tell you he did the deal? I said, nah, he didn't tell me he did the deal, but he told me we shooting a video in a couple days. He was like, oh, all right, yeah, we shooting a video in a couple days.
So he basically tried to throw you the lifeline.
So
Gutter tried to throw you the lifeline.
Gutter told me.
Gutter threw you under the bus too.
No, Gutter tried to throw him a lifeline.
No, he didn't.
Why?
Because he asked, bruh, did he tell you he was going to do a deal?
No, did he tell you the deal was done?
Did the deal.
Wait a minute. He says
did
no.
Did he tell you about the deal? It's done.
Did he tell you about the deal? He said no. He didn't say, well, you know he just got $100,000.
No, he didn't tell
He
you.
didn't tell me that.
So
nah.
that's, you put it together. What kind of dude would I be
Hey, but
with
hold
you?
on. The dude that I put it together with, he got 20. I just found this out.
Just got 20.
I'm on the phone with
Everybody-
Prince.
So Gutter got 20,
Prince say,
which is
bro.
a managing fee.
Yeah, nah. Hey, look, let me
That's
tell you
a
this story.
managing fee.
Right.
Bro, like I said, I sat back the whole time because when the deal first happened and Gutter told me about the deal, I'm like, so now what's up? Matter of fact, okay, hold on. Let me skip to
Hey, you
the
didn't
song
ask for no
getting
money?
100. Not at the time because I thought I was gonna get my back end, bro. I'm like,
I don't know
okay,
nothing
I'm
about
gonna get
no
my
back
publishing. I have 15% of the song. I should get paid.
I don't know nothing about that. I
So-
want my money up front, dog.
So look,
you
check
know
it
what I'm
out.
saying? What about you?
Hey, recipes
I'm
be
just saying
king.
how I do
Hey, look,
business.
sometimes-
If everybody got 100,000,
Hey,
if somebody got 100,000, I'm gonna be like, well, shit, I should have got some of that.
Hey,
You wouldn't,
hey,
OG?
look, at the time, look.
You wouldn't want none of the money.
Check it out.
Money
I felt like that, and I still said that's
You didn't
his
say
song.
nothing.
He did what he wanted with his song. I'm gonna get my back in. I ain't tripping. I still didn't trip.
Now you supposed to got some of that money.
I know I should have, but I didn't trip.
Everybody getting paid.
I didn't trip. Hey, at the time I didn't even know
That's
Gutter
your
got
problem.
paid.
You
Look,
shouldn't
recently
trip.
when I
Right.
when I talked to Prince recently about all of this, cause this how I even got back on the line with Prince, bro. Really, it's a lot that happened in the storyline, but my percentage changed. I had 15 at first. Now I got 3.5.
Oh, they took you all the way down to 3?
At first it was me and Prince in the publishing. Now
Put
it's
other people in it.
Gutter got his
got it.
Gutter
Right.
got 20,000 cash
Right.
and 10%. Shout out
See,
to
what
Gutter.
what kind of friend is that?
Shout out to Gutter did his business. Ain't nobody my friend.
That's
Ronnie
right.
was my friend
No,
in
I
his
don't
circle.
blame Gutter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
don't blame Gutter.
you.
Gutter got what he got.
I blame you because
Shout out to Gutter.
the
No,
only reason
shout
I
out to
blame
Gutter.
you because you should have said something.
No,
I
he
should have.
Yeah, that's
I just
business.
thought,
All of a sudden now
I
you
just
wouldn't
knew.
say nothing.
I just knew, like
No,
even me seeing
but
my
check
percentage
this
in the
out.
system,
It's
I
just-
just knew this was
I
a
think
good
you should
business
have
this
said
time.
something. I think you should
it's
have
just
said
like,
something.
okay, if you don't know, as a friend, you should have said something. If we do something together and you get 1 million screams and you say, well, I told you, you've been with Boss Talk all this time and y'all went viral 2 times and he ain't tell you he got paid? Well, he told me we went viral. I didn't know it was getting paid.
Yeah.
So where's the loyalties when it come to business?
Don't none of them niggas owe me no loyalty, though.
And that's and
can't
so
say that.
he's the one when him and Gutter started off, from what I wasn't
That's what
there.
you said. You said you and Gutter started off.
Which
Did old boy Prince know Gutter? He didn't know it.
Nah, he never knew Gutter.
I
brought Gutter to the table with that situation.
That's what he telling
I
you.
hear very well. He said when he seen this dude wasn't getting but 10,000 screams, he told him, "When we getting 50,000, what can we do?"
Exactly.
He puts it together. He should have got to 20,000. Even for a finder's fee.
Yeah.
He put it together.
He got my finder's fee,
with
basically.
Gutter, and Gutter crossed him out, and then his boy crossed both of them out, because now he was getting $1,000 a month. And then all of a sudden, yours get cut off.
But look, now let me back up. When they signed the deal, Gutter told me, "Bro, don't even trip on that, cause you gonna get your publishing. You gonna see a big old check this time next
smoke
year."
Up his ass.
He said, "You gonna see a big old check this time next year."
How big was the check?
$600 more after the 5,000. So now, hey, look, when I go look, I see my percentage that went down.
The
Prince
3%.
telling me you supposed to have the same percentage Spec. Spec got 30%. I got the least percentage on the song. Gutter got more than me right now.
See?
So look, so now Prince like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't get none of that money I gave Gutter. I gave him 20,000, and he said he was gonna take care of you. He said he was gonna make sure you get something out of that. Gutter said he got you. I gave him 20,000. He said I wouldn't have gave Gutter 20,000 if I didn't know you was finna eat off that. Like, that's your boy. Then you bring him to me? Like,
yeah,
but
Prince
still,
said that.
But still,
But Prince should've
gave you some too.
I got off the
They
phone with
both
Prince.
should've
Hey,
gave you
look,
some if you
hey,
gonna
look,
put it like
E,
that.
I got off the phone with Prince and I called Gutter and say, "Hey, bro, you were supposed to give me something. You got 20,000. I didn't even know." He was like, "Bro, check it out. My 20,000 was my fee for doing that deal. My 10% was my fee for doing that deal. You don't work for me, I don't work for you. What I look like giving you your money?"
Gutter gonna be
you
straight
was
up with you.
already
He not
on the
gonna play
song.
with it.
You was already on the song. I hope y'all get that worked out.
That's how Gutter move.
Your money ain't got nothing to do with my money.
About that. He gonna
right.
tell him.
So then I put
business.
all us three of us on the phone, and then
What did old boy Prince say when you
I ain't
put
gonna
out?
lie. Prince stumbled with his words, but when we got off the phone, he was like, "Man, he Gutter did say he was gonna take care of you, but
No,
that's
what
when
do
we
you
got
mean
off the
stumble
phone."
with his words? Go
Because
back.
when he
Like,
got
cause
his
Gutter was
gun,
like, "Nigga, no, that
Gutter
ain't
gonna be
happening.
straight up. I'm
My
telling you
20%
now.
is my 20%."
20%.
And Prince was like, "Oh man, see, I just thought like he was fumbling, like he didn't know what he was saying." Yeah.
So basically, where were we at?
We was at me on the phone.
Yeah, you was on
Prince
the
told
phone.
me Gutter was supposed to.
You was on the phone,
Give me
Gutter.
his 20, some of his 20,000.
Yeah, and,
so I called Gutter.
And Gutter said what?
Gutter kept it straight up. He said, "I
He
wasn't
ain't
supposed to
doing
give you nothing. You already on the song. Like, you supposed to get something before. Like, I ain't supposed to pay you.
Wow.
You don't work for me. I don't work for you. Like, you supposed to get paid anyway because you on the song."
Yeah. So he
So-
pretty much said it was up to old boy Prince
It
to
was
make
up
sure.
to old boy Prince. So
He said,
basically, Prince said it was up to Gutter,
agreed.
and Gutter said it was up to
Gutter,
Prince.
Gutter was kind of like, I agreed with old boy Prince on a certain amount when we talked, and you pretty much and him have that song, got the majority of the money from the song
Exactly.
on the sign up.
Exactly.
So y'all need to work that out.
Exactly.
That's the way he told him.
That's exactly where it's supposed to go. That's
Even
exactly
at the time, I knew the money got blew already, so it wasn't no like, "Oh well, I'm gonna
You
give you
waited
this,
too
Mike
late,
Fresh."
but you didn't know
I
about
wasn't
it
even
at first.
tripping. I ain't know.
He
nothing.
didn't
I'm
know
just
the-
finding out.
He didn't know the
all this.
100,000 till
I
later
ain't know
on.
none of that.
Because
I
you
heard little
sleep on
stuff,
it.
but
You
I
know,
ain't
like-
know for
But
sure.
the problem is, next time you go into a situation like that, you'll know to say, "Hey, man, if any money being transferred, before I even set this up, we need to do a contractual agreement with you, a notarized letter with you, old boy Prince, or with you, Gutter TV, whoever I'm doing it with. I want to make sure that y'all got in black and white that I'm setting this deal up, and contractually." If you don't have an attorney, if you get an attorney, he gonna do that anyway.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? But you got
You
to set
must
it
have
up.
an attorney. Don't do this by yourself.
Don't do it by yourself.
Man, no, don't. I mean, from here on, if you ain't got an attorney, bro, get one.
So when you got off the phone, we got to go back to that.
And
When you-
if
When I
you
got
ain't,
the
if
phone
you
with
ain't got
Gutter,
one today, call me.
I got
act
you.
like one. I
I
done
need
forged a
one
lot
for
of
sure.
things.
When I got off the phone with Gutter, I called Prince back. We all got on the phone, and even them, they try to like gas me, like me a little bit, cause like Prince was like, "Bro, if this song would have never got big, would nobody be tripping off nothing, or would nobody be worrying about no money?
But it's big.
Niggas really be ungrateful."
What about Spec? Didn't he get some?
Yeah, so
That's
Prince,
the other guy.
Prince,
He locked
Prince,
up.
Prince was telling me, "I know you got something because Spec got this, and you
How
and,
much
and
Spec
you and
get?
Spec." Well, I ain't gonna say no dollar
Allegedly.
amount, but he got 30%. When I look at the
But
thing,
30%?
he got 30%, and I got 3.5%. So listen,
man.
so wait a minute. So
How did
Prince
they
told me
survive?
I'm supposed to have what he have, but hold on, it started off at 15.
Yeah, how did they?
It
how
went
did-
down. That's
they
how we
took-
even get on the phone.
they
When
took
my
your
percentage
percentage-
dropped,
yeah,
I'm on the phone like,
So
man, what's going on?
Who would have had the authority to make your percentage go
Prince
down?
and the label did this.
So Prince, the label don't know you.
Yes,
the,
they do.
The label
But
on this
it's
song.
not
The
what-
label
Have you
on
talked
this
to the
song.
label?
Never.
No.
They
That
bought the
was
song
the
from
label
Prince.
no, ain't doing the
They
communication.
bought the song from
When-
Prince.
when you
they
buy
own
the-
it.
when you
they
buy
do
the
they want with it.
When you buy the
They gave
song,
me 100,000.
just like I told you, when they're asking for a percentage, they're looking at the percentage and who is this that got 15%? Okay, well no, we're cutting that 15%. We're giving Gutter this percentage and we're breaking this percentage down, just like he gave permission,
But he didn't.
but he didn't.
But Prince
So let me
told
ask you
me
this.
I'm
I
entitled to
gotta
30.
ask OG this. So if he was to get with, say, my friend or your entertainment lawyer, and he say, "Hey man, I never agreed to none of this. I want to go in here and fight for my rights to this song, and I want my just due." What could an attorney do for him? You think? You see what I'm saying? What could an entertainment?
If he doesn't have it in writing, his 15% originally, and right now from what he has no legality. They just told him he had 15%.
Correct.
I got
but he
got some paperwork.
paperwork showing
me
that,
supposed to
yeah.
have 15. I seen when it changed. Like I got.
He got
stuff.
paperwork.
Yeah, but like he say, he got paperwork when it changed.
Yeah.
How did it change? And
But
what?
that's why I gotta
how did
figure
they
out.
come up
'cause
with
I
the
can't-
15%
I'm
anyway?
supposed to. I can't sign over my percent. I'm supposed to be able to.
If you sign over your percentage, you're supposed to get financial benefit for it.
Exactly.
But let me ask
But
you
I
this.
never did
Let me
that.
ask you this. How did you end up agreeing to the 15%?
So to be honest with you, bro, when he sent me the song and I did the song, he told me that he was gonna give me a percentage, and he gave me like that wasn't even. He gave me that.
15%.
But he didn't
And he
tell.
took it back, basically. But he didn't take it. The label did when he signed.
Because it was his percentage, and when he gave it to him, they didn't do any contractual writing for that 15%. So it was just an offering to him, and he did some Indian giving shit when he put some more people in, but he kept him a percentage, but he just lowered
to
it.
3%.
Yeah, lowered it to
So
3%
you got
because-
right now. You got
3.5.
Okay, Gutter TV still got 10% in the song.
Absolutely.
He gets 10% of anything that happened with that song.
Absolutely.
Who else? What's
Spec got 30.
Spec got 30%.
Yeah.
And old boy Prince got
The most percent.
how much?
I could go look right
3,
quick. It probably
yeah,
like
he
yeah.
got
pull it up.
85%.
something
You got-
big.
He got 85%.
I'm finna tell you right now. Hold on. I'm finna tell you right now. Gutter got 10. Wait, no, hold on. 5 and 5. Gutter got 5 and 5. That's 10. Oh boy, Prince got 26 and 26. So that's 52. Spec got 15 and 15. That's 30.
Wow.
And I got 3.75 and 3.75.
So that's really
no, that's
you
really
got
7.
7%.
Yeah. But I'm supposed to have what Spec got.
Yeah, well, and let's be clear. This was your song, according to Old Boy Prince. This was your song.
Absolutely.
Before he took the whole concept of what you already created,
Absolutely.
recreated a song, and it became a hit.
Absolutely.
And then pretty much you only got 7% out of 100%.
Absolutely.
Wow,
And that 7 is 3.5 and 3.5 because there's
Yeah.
writers and publishing.
wow. And do you feel like you gave just as much an effort as Spec did?
More.
More?
I mean, I had the best verse on the song. So, what you mean?
That's you gonna say that?
No. Anybody gonna say that listen to it.
You can't just say that.
Yes, I
Everybody
can.
had a good verse. You said bow.
No,
bow,
everybody
bow,
had a
bow.
great verse.
I don't see how you gonna just. That's subjective.
No, it's not. That's facts.
That's not facts.
That's facts.
You should feel that way.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
you
that's
should
facts.
feel that way.
All right, look.
But you
look,
but-
when we get off the interview, we gonna play the song, and then y'all tell me what the best verse was.
How did your verse go exactly?
Bounce when she walk, make it clap, it could talk. Say, bitch, don't you start. That's the way to my heart. Say, twerk on that dick. I'm a big book of that bitch. I hit it from the back cause I like looking at it. I met her at the lake. She wetter than the lake. I hit it for the first time. She tryna be my bae. Bounce, make it clap. I'm thugging in a trap. The bottom on the map. She tryna eat my lap.
Man,
What? That's big to me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play that for a girl tonight.
Nah, for sure. Nah, I ain't saying them other boys ain't eat. They ate. You feel me? They did their thing. But we all
That's
know
your
who the
verse.
best verse was.
That's your verse.
So
That's all.
turn around straight for me if you don't
My
mind.
fault,
Man, like I said, it was all cookies and cream when you came over here.
It
and
is
y'all
for real
sing,
though,
but
cause
it
like I ain't
seemed
got no problem with them boys. I just want my money.
But this thing, you gonna take it legal. You're gonna take legal steps to try to see what you entitled.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I talked to him. He told me he's supposed to be trying to fix that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Cause I don't think nobody gonna have no energy towards me fixing nothing. If I would've just stayed quiet, everybody would've went about their life.
Right.
And that's why, like, I made a status about it first. He called me like, man, put a name on it, or like, you making me look bad. You say you got played off bounce when she walk. Who played you? And I'm sitting here like,
boy,
well,
Prince said that.
Yeah, he called me like, you making me look bad.
That's my guy.
So I said, Prince, bro, you more worried about how you look versus what actually happened. You see how you trying to save face for how you look versus what really went down. And even how he said, man, I'm gonna fix it. We gonna fix it. I'm on the phone with the people that we gonna fix it. And I'm like, I understand that. I appreciate you for trying to fix it because you ain't even gotta do that. But
No, he do gotta do that, right?
But hold on,
But
why we right now it's a process. The percentage still to say the same thing.
Right.
But he telling me like he been calling me and saying like he in the process of fixing it. But I'm saying it shouldn't be nothing to fix.
Right.
That's what I'm speaking on. When I say I got played on that song, he like, well, who played you? Tell him who played you. Well, who played me?
You did. It's easy.
He trying to say like the label played you or
Wait a
Gutter
minute,
played you. He trying to throw it off on somebody.
Yeah,
I'm not saying who did it. I'm just saying I got played.
He
You
tried
got
to throw it
played.
off. Hey, wait a minute. You just told me. I'm listening. You said he tried to throw it off on Gutter.
On somebody.
And then when Gutter, he starts, like an old car stuttering.
That's what happened.
You dig what I'm saying?
And even when he got on the phone, he was like, bro, he said that. He just.
Yeah. So now he got with the label. He's the responsible party,
Exactly.
and whether you get anything out of it or not, you know it.
Yeah.
Just know the truth, bro.
Facts.
Move right on, cause he gonna keep stalling. Ain't gonna make you unless you take it legally. How much he got now? Is he rich?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But he told me like.
I mean, answer the question. Is he rich or not?
No.
So I mean, sometimes you gonna be richer.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be richer. Let that go.
Let that ride.
Because if you keep looking back, you'll never go forward.
Exactly.
Wow, that's hard. That's biblical.
You feel what I'm saying?
No man grab the
And
plow and
I
go
promise,
forward
like,
without running into something.
like me speaking on it, I hate the fact that I'm even speaking on it because it seemed like I'm pondering on it and looking
you shouldn't
back.
hate the
But
fact because you gotta put it out.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? Don't if you don't say it, you as guilty party as the one that did it. To you.
Exactly.
So whether I get something out of it or not, how you look is how you supposed to look.
Yeah.
Because you look like that when you cross me.
Exactly.
And that's all it is. You thought you knew I was green to it, and you took unfair advantage. And bruh, now it's come to the light. Deal with it. I'm not mad at you, but every time I think about it, I'm gonna say about it.
For sure. And
'Cause
that's what I told him.
Yeah.
I told him like, bruh, I'm gonna talk about it. You talking about making you look bad. I'm just telling my truth. I ain't say your name. I ain't say nothing about
No,
you.
you said his name.
I don't know who really.
Today, you
No, I'm
said
talking
his
about on the
name.
status when he said I was making him look bad.
But you definitely said his name
And
today.
I told him that I was gonna talk about it and whatever. If he need to clear up, whatever he need to clear up, I ain't say nothing wrong.
Right.
So but even the last thing was the plaque thing. So we got a plaque for them 20 billion streams
Y'all got a
and all
plaque?
that stuff.
Man, congratulations,
hold on.
man.
We don't got a plaque. Prince got a plaque, but nah, it's a plaque.
You didn't get it.
No, I didn't get one. So listen,
Did Spec get one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
If
well-
Prince buy him one, then he gonna get
But
it.
he maybe he'll buy you one.
But check
You
it out.
better buy one. What's
listen,
his name?
oh boy, Prince.
Prince. You better buy the damn plaque.
It cost $600, right? But
funky
Prince
$600.
texted me and showed me a screenshot and said the label hit him up and said, "Hey, we're gonna buy you a plaque, but if you want any additional ones, it's gonna be $600." So Prince hit me up like, "Bro, the plaque $600 if you want one. The label bought me one." In my mind, if I was him, I'd have bought everybody involved one out of my own pocket.
Right.
But like everybody ain't cut like me, everybody ain't built like me, so I ain't even like on that type of time. But I told him
he probably a
after
gamble.
that,
He ain't got the money.
but to be honest with you, I only made $600 off the song after he signed. I'm like, I'm not finna spend. I only made that.
Right.
I'm not finna spend that on no plaque.
Plaque.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm
I
cool.
feel sorry for y'all going through this because
I took a picture with his plaque. So I took a picture with a plaque. I took a picture with his plaque. What's
I
crazy?
took his plaque.
Man, see, look, what's
OG
crazy?
ain't playing no
Hey, now
games.
look,
OG ain't playing no games.
This the crazy part, OG.
Y'all not taking no plaque.
Hey, look, in my mind, I'm like, see, bro, don't understand. I could have did that. I could have moved like that on how I'm feeling. Cause when he posted the plaque and I shared it being funny. Like, hey, let me see your plaque so I can take a picture with it. Being funny, like I ain't got one. He texted me like, hey, bro, you really want to take a picture with it? Cause I'll pull up with it. I'm like, bro, pull up with it. I was even telling my partners like, bro,
you wasn't gonna take his plaque though.
But no, I'm like, bro, I'd be wrong if I did, but I'm not.
No,
I ain't
you
even finna do that.
thought about taking that over.
I'm saying, how do he not think that this what I'm? How do he not know
so
this what I'm on?
You really offended by
If I was
this
an
shit.
average person,
You wouldn't be offended.
Yeah, but I'm just
Man,
saying you gonna bring that
But
back.
look, I'm playing the role like I'm not. Look,
It'd have been.
I'm playing the role. I'm playing the role like I'm not, and then I'm in my head like, bro, how did this dude not know that? Like, how is this going over his head that I could really be treating him a certain way? But I'm not.
It went over your head when he took $100,000.
That's a fact.
Damn right.
That's a fact.
You seem gullible.
That's a fact.
You know, God, bro.
Well, alright, that's cool, cause I'm gonna be.
Hey,
look, I'm gonna be gullible till I'm not. See, I'm be wrong if I get to doing certain stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you learn, but you slow learner, bro. You kind of you're socially retarded.
I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll be that. Cause when I get to be who I really am.
Hold on. One at a time.
But just
Go
like
ahead.
you said, you're learning this,
Yes, sir.
and you had to feel it.
Yes, sir.
When that plaque was in your hand, you should have
Did you
kept
feel
it.
You got his name on it, so I'm like,
I don't care whose name on it. When you give me that 600,
this is what I say. I'm like, bro, the New Orleans me, like the average me would have did this, but I ain't even finna. He don't even know, bro. Like, let me let the baby make it. He don't know,
Man.
Like he don't know what he doing for real. He don't know.
Pressure
He
got
don't
away
know,
with it.
bro.
You better not come to Bompton with that shit. that plaque will be on Elm Street.
He not the one. This nigga.
Bring it on the West Coast, and
And
that
look.
plaque is gone.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna even lie, OG. This was crazy. Like, this how I know I love music and I got a passion for music. Even when I say the word "pay my dues," because anything else that I do, this wasn't gonna happen to me. Like, I got a lot of things going on. This never happens to me. So, like, when I'm in the rap game, I be feeling gullible. I be feeling punkish because the rap game, which I love, is the only place where something like this will happen to me. I be feeling like this about my mama. Like, I got a soft spot for my mama. So she the only one could call me and ask me for stuff and she go get it. I can tell everybody else no. But, like, I got a soft spot for the rap game like I got a soft spot for my mama. So I be letting little stuff happen to me where I be
Well, I
like,
had
bro,
a soft spot for my mama too. One
if
time,
this was...
but I didn't speak to my mama for 1 year. I just steal the street.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I love
But
her.
it's crazy because I'm like, sometimes I be telling myself like, man, you can't treat this rap game like the streets, bro. But
It's
this
hard.
the only place where I feel like, man, they treat me like a little dude over here. They don't even treat me like a little dude over here.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody playing with me in none of these other areas. But now this right here, it's like this different. Like,
Wow.
either I'm gonna have to react, do something about it, or just.
Did you see Dame Dash when he went to Lee Daniels about his $2 million and checked him? Yeah, he made him pay him his money. He went in front of I think there was at some Essence or Emmy award, some award show, and he went and checked him. I put that clip in there. You know, he had to go see that boy about that $2 million.
Nah, for sure.
And he ended. I think the nigga paid him after that.
And I told Prince,
You better pay.
It done turned street
when he
in
said,
the industry.
Right now.
See, Prince was trying to make me be quiet about it because he said it's gonna make him look bad if I don't tell everything. But I was saying, because when I made the stats, I was talking about Circle and Bounce When She Walk. So he like, you making me look bad with Bounce When She Walk. They know whose song that is. I said Circle too. Why Ronnie don't feel the same way? Cause he telling me like, bro, it's out of my hands. The label played me too. And I'm sitting here like, bro, but acknowledge that. Because Ronnie don't feel no way that I'm talking like this. Because this what happened. I'm talking like this now in this new situation, and you like, man, hold up, bro, because people gonna assume this and people gonna assume that, and you making me look bad. And I'm like, Prince, bro, you worry about covering your own ass more than like what actually happened to me. Do you not see that? That's like when we was on the phone. I'm like, bro, money to the side, percentage to the side. You trying to cover yourself versus acknowledging what happened to me.
Wow, man,
That he played you.
I hate this.
It had nothing to do with the label. It had nothing to do. The label gave him what he asked for, or what he was worth, $100,000, and whatever he paid y'all hey, didn't pay y'all was on him.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, shout out to Big X, man. He dropped that new album, got my monthly listeners going crazy.
Yeah, we want to talk about that too, because you do got a big song
Because he
with
ain't
him.
show up to my video shoot.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about this, but I still want to say on the Old Boy Prince situation, man, all parties involved. I got calls, you know, to be honest with you, Gutter, my guy, I didn't realize that Gutter had set that whole situation up when you and him was on here together. Me and Gutter talked after that. Just so happened I said y'all was on there. He was like, yeah, they didn't say my name on there. I was like, nah. He's like, man, I set that deal up for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, they didn't even mention you one time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that because and then I asked Old Boy Prince about it afterwards. He was like, yeah, he set it all up. But it maybe just
That ain't me though.
No, but
I set it all up.
But you could have brought up Gutter and the whole situation then. If I would have spent off a little
No,
better.
at the time
you
when
see what I'm saying?
listen, E.
This was before all this happened.
E, listen to me. When we was here together, he didn't sign the deal yet. Gutter didn't have nothing to do with it at the time.
No. The deal had been signed.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, well, I ain't know about it.
Yeah, the deal had been signed.
I ain't know about it.
Yeah, it already had happened.
I ain't know the specifics of it.
Well, I had called Gutter after that. I know I call him all the time. That's my boy.
Then we went to Miami.
But the thing is, you guys, man, all y'all dope, bro. And I don't know if it happens again. You know, lightning don't strike too many times in the same spot, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Sometimes, so you might can get another one.
Oh, for sure. It's
That ain't lightning.
Even then,
That's
I
talent.
felt played because Gutter on the phone like,
See,
Gutter on the phone like,
lightning is a freak of nature.
for sure.
Y'all know the
He got
process.
talent.
For sure.
Y'all know
Gutter
the
on the
process.
phone like, man, y'all need to just go on, stop worrying about that and just do it again. Or basically make it seem like
Gutter
I'm
right.
ungrateful.
You can do it.
But I told Gutter, because remember I told you, Prince got on the phone like, bro, if it would have never got big, you wouldn't be tripping. And Gutter seconded that and was like, man, y'all need to just do it again.
But it
and I'm
did
like,
get
bro, that's
big.
easy for you to say you got
Right.
80.
You
It's
got
easy for
paid.
you to say you got 20. Y'all talking to a nigga who ain't getting nothing.
Right.
Gutter started laughing. It was like, hey, you right. I ain't got nothing to say.
Right. If it didn't go well, they wouldn't mess with you no
And I'm
more.
like, man, y'all playing with me like a little nigga. Y'all talking about do it again. I ain't doing nothing with y'all.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, you felt like you should have got your just due.
I got a little nigga in the situation. It's cool.
If you could, if they could make it right and come up with a percentage or something and say, hey man, this is what we giving you. Or if
and say, my bad, my friends, we got eye on you, bro.
Yeah, we got out. Then it'll make things because y'all partners.
No, well, see, let me say this, bro. Negroes got a bad habit. See,
OG Piru speaks.
There's three things to sorry, right? Now, Negroes only want to say two things. They want to feel sorry and say sorry. But when you go with sorry, it's a third thing called restitution. When you deal with white folks, you get a ticket, you feel sorry, you got the ticket, huh? When you go to the judge, you say sorry to get convicted, huh? And then to make you say sorry, he make you pay for it.
Absolutely.
Negroes don't want to pay for sorry.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we can make it right, but still, there's a monetary. You hurt me.
Yeah, and I was trying to get that at Prince said because he like, all right, I'm gonna go back and fix it. I'm gonna fix the percentage. It's like he get aggravated every time I talk to him. Like, I told you I'm gonna fix the percentage. I'm gonna fix it. Like, dang, where the acknowledgement that we even have something to fix?
Right.
That's all I was on.
Wow. Well, you know how it go. You know, here we go. I remember last time you was on here. Let's go into the song with Big X. You was really kind of like, dang man, I did the verse, but I don't think you could release it at the time when we talked.
Nah, I was able to release it.
Were you able to release it up front?
But I was trying to get him in the video because our agreement, he was supposed to do the
So
verse
this Big
and
X
the
to
video.
plug. He got
Big
a
X
song
to
with
plug.
Big X to plug. This dope song. They killed that song.
Our agreement was verse and video.
Okay.
That was our agreement.
But this was before he signed the United Masters? Or
Nah, he was already signed.
Okay, so y'all made a deal. That's good.
We made a deal, yeah.
So what happened?
I mean, shoot, to be honest with you, he was just blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. And,
He was busy.
And what I paid him for that agreement, I feel like to him it didn't make that much sense. Like, this man getting way more now, double, triple, quadruple of what he was getting. And honestly, he just would have had to been a good dude to say, man, I'm gonna hold my word.
Word by word. So you
But
saying he
outside of
basically,
that, I was like, bro,
because of where his talent was taking him, he was gonna blow you crazy up if he
Man.
came back and did that video with you.
For sure.
Even though y'all agreed upon it.
So he didn't do it.
Nah, he didn't do the. He didn't show up to the video shoot. Like, he on counting time.
He ain't-
Your word's your bond. I ain't no big eyes and little U's. You know, he been humble. They done been now when it reciprocates, everybody more busy.
Yeah.
That's no
And
loyalty.
even now, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to X because
I don't even know X.
at the
X a
time,
bad boy.
At the time,
He a big artist.
He ain't
at
from
the time,
Compton.
like you know, at
No,
the
he
time,
ain't from
we
Compton,
don't-
but he big, nigga.
we don't know each
Everybody
other.
ain't from no damn Compton, man. You get on here with this madness.
we don't know each other and we don't got a relationship at the time. But I ain't gonna lie, me and X actually have a relationship now because how I handled that situation. And he really got at me like, bro, the way you handled that situation, bro, you can get whatever from me.
That's
we
love.
actually cool
That's
now.
love. That's love, bro.
So he got on the video now?
No, I mean,
video was already
maybe if
done.
I try to reshoot it, maybe he will. But
Well, let's if the hell with me.
hey, listen,
we want you Wednesday.
man, that probably costs out my budget. Like, dude, huge
No,
right now.
He got to do this on contention.
I like that. That's that
he ain't
Compton
finna play,
time.
man.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
Like,
man, you know, like, bruh, you fell short and it cost me.
hey, that's how
You
I
know
be
what I'm saying?
feeling.
So, but now, look, you said out your mouth like you like the way I handle a situation. I'ma like the way you handle a situation and come over here and deal with this.
Nah, that's Compton time. That's real, but everybody ain't stepping like that.
You got to make it, but they won't step like that unless you say it.
Unless you say it.
My grandmother used to say, a closed mouth don't get fed.
That's true.
You understand? The only thing you can tell me is no.
Absolutely.
You got to ask. Some may say yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But you just can't take it for granted. I'm gonna say no.
For sure.
Make me say it.
For sure.
So from what I'm gathering, a lot of this stuff you building up, you creating yourself because of you being so back office, step to the side ish.
Absolutely.
You not being business. You're not standing on business. You're not being aggressive when you know the situation is spiraling.
And this
But
was
you know,
right.
sometimes, yeah, and it's just I understand him because I done took a back door to a lot of stuff. You know, I'm not a forefront man. When a lot of times to see me, it's the last you see. You dig what I'm saying? So then when you got
You didn't catch that, did
I
you?
caught it.
Yeah,
I
on
caught
G,
it.
on
I caught it.
I caught it.
That's why I
caught it.
never,
Bars, yeah.
I never made a dime with Death Row.
Yeah, you went Death Row.
I from Children when they came up, me and Shaheed on another time. I paid. I never made a dime from Heavyweight Record with Terry Carter them. You understand? I never had a latency to doing that, and I'm looking at it now. I'm like, damn, I could have been a millionaire.
Absolutely.
You did what I'm saying? I'm like, when I look at it today, I'm like, bruh, you did some things, and you let some things. Well, you know, it's cool. They'll talk about me. Yosemite Sam said, ain't nobody had him. I'm not the video type of nigga that you gonna talk about.
Yeah.
I'm on parole.
Like 100. That's a
Sure.
You know, so hey, man, nobody know about. Everybody know me. If you ain't, you ain't nobody.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's when you deal with stuff like that, I understand you come up in a humble beginning. Oh, I'm gonna give mine. Sometimes you gotta make sure you ask for it.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I be saying, man,
Wow.
don't bring that
Good
New
stuff,
Orleans
OG.
shit. Don't bring that New Orleans stuff to these people establishment. Don't bring that New Orleans stuff to this rap gang. Don't bring that New Orleans stuff to these people. And then it seemed like soon as I don't, or I'm trying to come in there, brace myself like, man, I want y'all to trust me. I don't want to be the person that y'all think, man, this nigga here ignorant. He coming here with that New Orleans stuff. You already know how they
That's the
think
only
about
thing
us.
they gonna respect.
Man, that's what I see right now. That's
That
the
miss
only.
gonna say, there I go.
Nah, for sure.
You got to holler.
You
For
got
sure.
to get your acknowledgement.
And that's really who I am. That's me being fake, being not who I am, coming in here being all timid and humble and stuff. I really tear this bitch up.
Wow.
But I come in like, man, let me be cool with these people, man. It ain't cause for all that. But now it's like, boy, when you don't come in there with that energy, it's like either you doing the screwing or you gonna get screwed. It ain't no other way.
Nick, what's gonna change the next project that you guys have? Because there's been a lot of things that you've been a part of, and you felt like you took the side step. And like I said, that song from Big X the Plug, man, that thing is crazy.
Yeah.
That song is so dope, man. I wish he would have been on that video.
I wish he
Cause
did,
that nigga
too.
bad. That nigga go hard when it come down to just the way he do his stuff.
Yeah.
It would have took you to the next stratosphere. And that's your song, right?
Yeah, it's my song.
That's
Ever
your
since he
song.
dropped that new
What is
album,
the song he got with Big X.
ever since he dropped that new album and been on top of the charts, I done gained like 50,000 new monthly listeners.
Wow.
I'm finna have 100,000 monthly listeners soon, and like like I just appreciate him regardless.
Man, that's
you know what
hard,
I'm saying?
bro.
I ain't tripping on that.
What did he
man,
say
X
about
good.
his verse when you guys finally got to talk about it?
Oh nah, he said that was one of them ones. He said
He
like
knew it, didn't he?
Nah, for sure.
You
He said
wrote
that was
it?
one of them ones.
You wrote it for
He
him?
wrote his
Nah,
part,
he wrote his
he wrote
own
his
part.
part.
But
Okay.
I wrote the song for sure.
Right.
But and actually, it's like a gospel sounding song.
So hard,
This
man.
a different type of song than what he got. I'm thinking.
What's the name of the song?
It's called "Good to Me."
I knew it was a
I'm
hit
talking
when
about
I
how
first
good
heard it.
God been good to me.
Okay.
On a rap
How
song.
your verse go on that one?
I say somebody prayed for me. Somebody stayed up all night and begged God to make sure I made money. I was so down bad, had it the worst. I had to look at my dog and it hurts. I kept it G, put my life in a verse. Still can't believe I broke the curse. I got some real ones living through me. Real ones love me, can't let you do me. You ain't been through nothing, can't say you knew me. I don't even know you, can't the doobie. It gotta be in you, not on you. I'm straight out the gutter, I'm straight out the corner. I ran it up cause they love the persona. I'm sliding dolo because I'm a loner. Remember them nights we was on them flights, stand down every day. We was up in the cut, all we had was us, and we was trying to bust a play. And I went from penny pinching, now I'm having. I got my own bag, I ain't flagging. This ain't just me, this a higher power. Been having motion, the streets been ours.
Man, yeah, man.
So I'm talking about God, man.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. Like, man, that's super dope, bro.
Appreciate it,
And then
appreciate
his
it.
verse wasn't nothing to play with either.
yeah,
He
nah,
killed
for
that,
sure,
man.
for
So,
sure.
I mean, he's super talented. You super talented, man. It's just a blessing, bro, to come together and have the talent you have. The one thing you've proven, Jay-Z said it to Kanye, you made one. Can you keep making?
That's right.
And I think you've mastered that. I think you're
Absolutely.
talented. I
Absolutely.
think you got to step out on more faith and just do more music
do more.
and just put your all into it. And I think you're gonna keep making them, bro.
To answer
It
your
ain't
question-
no coincidence that everybody's big song that
Got
you
me on
dealt with got you on it.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about Big Ed, 'cause Big Ed
Nah, I know what you're
crazy
saying.
with it.
But like the thing that's gonna change to answer your question is me being focused more on myself. Like I'm a selfless person. I see people and want to help them. Like so when Ronnie come around, like I said, I was younger than him, wanting to help him. Like he older than me, he a grown man, still staying with his mama. I was a teenager in high school. Like when I get grown, I ain't gonna be staying with my mama. I'm already getting money. So it was just like, dang, bro.
Well,
you
look at
older
don't
than
be
me.
playing on staying with your mama. I stayed with my mama till I was 50.
But no, hold on. Hey, sir, I didn't even mean it like that because at the
Well,
time,
you said it.
He was young.
No,
at the
I
time,
was
but
young
no,
too. You know
but
what I'm
no,
saying?
okay, it's a difference.
51.
But no, it's a difference when you taking care of
No,
your
I'm just-
moms
I'm
or
just-
even your mom
he
staying
just
with you.
messing
Nah, I
with
know, but even though, because I know it's people that feel like that, and I want to get that clear with them. I don't want them to feel like I'm talking about them because, bro, I come from nothing. I come from Katrina. So I come from a family-oriented household. We all grew up in my granny house and stuff like that. And my mama told me if I needed to, I could always come home. And I'm just saying, like, when I was 16 years old, I was ready to get up out that thing. And I was already moving fast, living fast. So my partner that's older than me, even at the time, how I was living, I just couldn't imagine my partner being a couple years older than me. I just knew I was out this thing when I was his age.
Let me.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Ronnie, man. Ronnie Mother F. He'll be on here as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Do me a favor, man. Just tell me a little bit about give me an update on Mystical. That's your cousin.
Yes, sir.
And just how's he doing? How's he holding up? And will he get out?
Yes, he's definitely getting out. And bro, he be blowing my mind with how he
Your
holding up,
cousin?
bro. That's my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how that's my cousin. His mama and my great grandmother is sisters. So my mama, and his mama is sisters.
Okay.
So my great grandmother and his mama is sisters.
Wow.
So like so with his situation, he's definitely getting out. But the system is like they're gonna take his money, they're gonna take his time away from him. Man, the system be doing this to our celebrities. I don't know if y'all noticed the pattern, but the system been doing this to our celebrities. You know.
Well,
But one thing about
you in contact with him?
yes, sir. I be talking to him.
Okay.
The one thing about him, bro,
Man,
his
tell him
spirit
I'm a
ain't
fan.
changed. Oh, I will do.
Man, for sure.
This man's so happy and his spirit's so up. Like even the day they let him out them gates, he ain't gonna be coming in here moping like he gonna be happier than everybody. And I be like, even the last time he came home, he giving money away, like just being himself. I'm like, cuz, why you so happy? I be mad at the world, this stuff happening to me. All the way back to
You ain't mad at the world now.
Nah, facts. But what happened to him different than what happened to me.
Did it to yourself.
Nah, for sure. But even like
The situation.
what happened with his sister and like just everything that happened after that. Even I know some of these situations is because he's so nice. So he's able to get put in these predicaments because he don't act like no celebrity. He let people come kiss ticket. He pay people. He just tip everybody. He might go to McDonald's and tip the person at the cashier $100. The food ain't even cost that.
Yeah.
He just do that. And
But
sometimes
that's what they call paying forward. So
that got him
good people.
like,
when you pass it out, them that hold on to it die with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, I apply.
it.
I don't know much about him, but it seems like y'all come from the same nature.
We do,
and that's commendable because you'll be stand up no matter where it is.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, and that's how you receive blessings.
For sure.
And I try right now. I got a gang of sins. I pray every Friday, and get all them sins away
Muslim.
Friday,
Yes,
and
sir.
then I get 7 more sins next Friday because I just add them up.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So life is a balance. The way I believe, it's just like whatever you come out in the balance. That's how you deal. And so with what you do, it's not tit for tat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And which, like you're saying, with your creation, you always have money, bro.
Yes, sir.
You'll always be great because if it ain't through you, you'll make somebody else great.
exactly.
Wow.
And get a lawyer. Let me come back down here to
I was
Texas. You
supposed to
ain't
be
got a
there.
lawyer.
I was supposed to be there that night. He got locked up. Not this last time, but the time before that. When he was in Shreveport, he was at the casino.
Well, yeah, I remember that.
But I had a show in Mississippi. I'm coming back to Texas from Mississippi, passing through Shreveport. I talked to him on the phone. He like, yeah, I'm in Shreveport. Come pull up on me. I'm at the casino. When I finally pull up, he not answering.
Wow.
I'm mad. I probably stayed there for hours trying to get in touch with him, and he never answered. I was really mad, wasting my time. Went back to Texas. It was probably years later when the case come up, and then I see like it was at this hotel, it was at this casino. This the night I was trying to get in touch with him, and he wasn't answering the phone. I would have got caught up in that case because everybody that was with him went to jail.
But then at the end of the day, that's the case that got dropped.
It got dropped, but
it got dropped.
But look,
time.
every case keep getting dropped, but it's still count against him. That's another thing I don't like.
On his character. But
let's
it's
say
the same counter charge. That's what's bad.
But let's say he get out. Let's say he get out and nothing he did was true, or nothing they saying he did was true. And let's say they lie on him again, they gonna keep picking him up because he already registered. He already a registered sex offender.
So that means
Young Thug.
All you gotta do is say.
Thug. He said Young Thug gonna have that same issue.
That's all you gotta do is come say he raped me, and they gonna come get him and ask questions later. So now they keep doing that, and everybody keeps saying again, like, bro, they gonna pick them up every time somebody say something, and they gonna take years to find out they was lying and let them out.
That's right.
And they not gonna give him no money back. They not gonna say sorry. They not gonna say, oh, well, let us. Even the media, bro, like every media platform gonna say Mystical picked up for rape.
Tupac say the media is full of dirty tricks.
As soon as they say, okay, Mystical let out, everybody was completely lying. The media gonna be quiet. Or even if they do post, they ain't gonna say everybody's completely lying. They gonna say they let Mystical back out.
That don't get no attention.
Yeah. Right.
And it ain't gonna get it's not gonna get as much attention. And that's what I don't like. It's like, dang, like, even when I be trying to talk for him sometimes, people will be arguing with me like, man, you stepping up for a rapist, leave that alone. Or like, even my own family, they like, man, leave that alone, or don't speak on him, or don't associate with him. Like, not as my cousin. I know he a good person, and I know he didn't do that. And I'm willing to argue with anybody about that. I know this dude, this man a sex symbol, bro. Like, women is throwing panties at this man. Like, rape who?
It got kind of interesting when you and Money Moses was talking. Free Money Moses, too.
Free Money Moses, for sure.
It got
about
kinda,
that Boosie.
Yeah, not just about Boosie, just about Mystical as well. The way that situation was and how close that was needed to family that you couldn't speak on it at the time.
Absolutely.
And that's still the same case.
It is,
and have you spoken to any of those other family members?
Man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. Being straight up with you, I ain't talked to his son since, or like, even maybe I feel like one of them interviews we did about it kind of left a bad taste in his mouth. We ain't talk. He really said something about fighting me one time.
Oh, he want to scrap?
It was a friendly fade.
Yeah, but that's your family.
Yeah. He said something about a friendly fade. I don't know. I ignored it. I'm like, man, look, cuz, sit down somewhere.
I ain't never said a friendly fade.
Yeah, I don't know. He said something about.
I'm gonna be mad forever.
He said something about just, getting it out the way, like, getting in front of each other. And he never said wow, he never said his reason, but I can imagine, like, that's his mama that's involved with the case. And I really didn't want to speak on it too much, but Even that's his daddy. That's his mama and his daddy going through that. So even me going
That's family,
on,
man.
So even me talking about it on
And
here,
it's crazy because how close they is, and for him to be going through that because it's family. It's all family oriented. I think that's wild, man.
that's his mama and his daddy, like for real, like.
Well, let's go on about some records.
OG say, let's go on about some records for business, right?
So
Get
what
back
you
to
doing
it.
now?
Oh, so I'm doing in New Orleans bounce.
Can I ask that question, boss?
Yeah, we about to shut it down, but you definitely
I'm
can.
doing New Orleans bounce music, so I'm been working with some of the. Y'all familiar with New Orleans bounce?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so
I'm
New
from
Orleans
Compton.
bounce is the fast music where they shaking and handstanding.
That
It's
New
booty
Orleans
shaking.
stuff?
It's New Orleans
Yeah.
fast. They shaking.
Man,
they
that
shaking.
whole
It's
culture is
fun.
dope down there, man. You were down there with me when we were with Birdman.
Yeah,
So when we
yeah.
seen Birdman and we were down there with all them people, you talked to all of the prisoners. I took him down there with me.
Okay.
You ain't see the interview?
I seen.
Yeah, he was with
I
me.
seen you in one of them clips where everybody was on Saratoga.
Yeah.
Right,
We was
on
all down
Saratoga,
there. He
yeah.
was there too.
I seen the clips.
We all was down
I seen
there.
the clips.
Essence, we did it all down there.
I
We
seen the
kicked it,
clips.
man. So New Orleans, man, just love the culture and the way they rock with
Shout
it.
out GDP. Shout out YD.
GD definitely got to get this shut out.
So,
Shout out
so you
Sub
doing
Tweeton.
some
New Orleans bounce music, because that's my roots. A lot of people think I'm from Texas because I done made some legendary Texas music. So like now I want to tell my story. A lot of people don't know Mysko, my cousin. A lot of people don't know I'm originally from New Orleans and the Katrina baby. They just know me for this music. So now I'm just coming out talking more, telling people who I am, because a lot of people really don't
Showing
know
them
the
who you
storyline or the person behind this music. This music done got so big that that's all they know. So even E, bro, I appreciate you for for Boss Talk 101, because you really helping me bring a better understanding of who Myke Fresh is. Like, it's people that been knowing who I am, been knowing my music, been fans of me, but they don't know some of this stuff that you able to get me to share with
Well,
people.
I think we've been working with you now ever since we started working, which has been a process. And I think that's the whole game, to bring people to understand of what we're doing down here in the South. And you're one of those key pivotal moments, because even, to be honest with you, when it comes to the West Coast and the East Coast, most of the time those guys are real biased when it comes to Southern sound. So we have to create our own walk, our own way, just like they did.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And then you got one of Compton's finest right here.
That's a fact.
And he's one of those guys. So at the end of the day, I think this is the thing you got to understand. I work with a lot of people well. I got a guy from New York flying in today, which is going to put it on our side, on that side of it. So we always working to try to show people a picture. But that whole picture that we show unifies us too.
For sure.
The West, the East Coast, you're going to see all that on Boss Talk.
For sure.
That's what we here for. We
sure.
here to show people that the South really pretty much, we can interact, intertwine, and most of them niggas coming down here, his people from Mississippi. Don't let him fool you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure,
He come
for
from
sure.
original.
And a lot of people on that West Coast, family from the South, though.
People from
My
Mississippi,
private
man.
business.
I'm just gonna be
You
honest
don't know
with
where
you.
my
Snoop
people-
Dogg people from Mississippi.
Yeah, they from the South,
All
for
them
sure.
people be coming from Mississippi.
Wait a minute,
They
for-
from the South, but they go up there and act funny with
For
their own
sure.
people.
For sure.
That's that same old mess.
Mike, don't listen to that gossip he talking about. Why do you think we on the West Coast, right?
Right.
Why do you think they call it Southern California?
He's hard,
Everybody
man.
from
thought it-
Mississippi,
okay.
Georgia, all them clear people that didn't want integration, they moved to California and did segregation.
Man, I thought they called it that because it was the southern part of California.
No, it's the Southern crackers from California.
I just learned.
No, I gotta cut
something
that
new.
out.
Let me ask you this about the Compton thing. You from Compton?
He a real,
So-
not
so-
only he from Bumpton, he not
from
gonna play
Compton.
with you.
Nah,
man.
for real. So Kendrick Lamar finna perform in New Orleans at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he
in
probably
my
like, this
city.
is good. This is good stuff here.
And I ain't gonna lie, we feel away about that.
How you feel away about that?
I'm speaking for my city.
Okay, I'm speaking for your city too.
We feel away about
He
that.
talk about Lil Wayne ain't even on the level.
No. I'm saying the culture that Wayne and they had him on the Super Bowl doing a commercial. He done been performing on. He doesn't have that quality. What? I showed you.
Crazy.
Wait a minute.
That's what you be talking about
Okay.
when them West and the North
Wait a
people be
minute.
trying to talk their narrative.
Wait a minute.
They can't- we can't let them
Look
do
here.
that.
Wait a minute. Look here. I don't care what you can. Let's deal with statistics.
Let's-
You're a music
man,
man.
Wayne has sold way more
wait a minute.
records.
No, I showed you. I brought
That
you.
ain't real, bro.
Hey, Kendrick has more Grammys, more records
Grammys.
sold.
That's subjective, man.
And
Grammys.
That's subjective.
That's Grammys.
That's okay. See, There you go again.
That's Grammys.
That's the music.
That's
He don't
Grammys.
understand the business. That's why he in a position he in.
I understand. Okay.
You understand that's
That's a
Grammy.
Grammy.
What
That
did
can get
PLC
gave.
say about
That can
that?
get gave to who they want to give it to.
He ain't with the South,
it's
man.
not.
They
It's
ain't
not
with the
given.
South.
It's not
That
given.
shit ain't gonna
It's
be on our level,
bought.
no way.
It's bought.
It's bought.
For sure.
And who
Bought
buys?
sense.
Some people buy Chevys and some people buy
Bro, let me
Bentleys.
tell you something. We
Absolutely.
don't go by them. We
So
don't
now,
go by your statistics. We never will.
We're gonna deal with Lil Wayne. I love Wayne.
Yeah.
I love his culture. He a Piru.
Yeah.
He in that blood car,
For sure.
but he can't stand up on it. You know what I'm saying? Now you in your city. This the Super Bowl, right?
Right.
I tell you what, the New Orleans Saints ain't gonna even be there.
Okay.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
So
Don't you
just
let him
because-
tell
see,
you that.
That's a slick shot, but
Yeah.
No,
Here's how I feel about that. When it was in California, when the Super Bowl was in
We already
California,
had this
Okay.
discussion.
When
they
was it
had
Ca-
Snoop Dogg.
Yes, sir.
They had Dr. Dre.
Yes, sir.
They had whoever else they had.
Yes, sir.
Everybody.
Okay, well, we bring it to the South. We ain't gonna have nobody from the
Jay-Z.
South.
No, wait-
Jay-Z ain't gonna let that
no,
happen. I done told
wait a
this
minute,
nigga
okay,
that.
you
And
don't
then
think-
that was I think Jay-Z got a problem with them boys like Birdman and Wayne them.
Okay, wait, okay, now
There
saying
it is.
that,
There it
saying
is.
that, people say that Jay-Z, and I'm not an advocate of Jay-Z. I'm not from New York.
For
I'm
sure.
from in 10 square miles.
For sure.
But did you realize when Wayne was going through it with Birdman that Jay-Z
That ain't
gave
no
him
money to
$14
him.
million?
He did that. He did that. He did that.
$14 million.
$13 million.
that.
But
But
that
he-
ain't nothing to
wait a
him.
minute.
That's
He
a drop
gave
in the
me a
bucket,
quarter.
man.
He did
Yeah, but
that.
that
He
because
ain't gave me a
Yeah,
quarter.
but
Trump gave us stimulus
And-
checks.
and
What
no,
that
and-
mean?
and he
Trump
did-
gave us $1,400. What
Huh?
that mean?
Say what?
all of
Trump
that-
gave us
let me
some
say
money.
I
What
gotta
that
say
mean?
this. I gotta say this about that
Trump
money.
is a-
I gotta say this about that money. That money is well deserved because a lot of his style came from the South.
Come
a
on
lot
with
of
it.
his
Like
own
whose style?
A lot of Jay-Z style, the way he do his music, his
Yeah, we
cadence.
wasn't even
They
on
start
him till
using
we hip it
the
for real.
production,
Doing hip-hop
all the
before you-
production. They were doing it,
They
but
was
Jay-Z
doing
was
it.
doing it his way.
They was doing- they was doing it.
I got the music. I done put it up. He wasn't even rapping like that. He changed his whole style, man.
They was doing hip hop when y'all was
No,
still
yeah,
doing
no, they
four
wasn't.
corners.
So hold
No,
on.
Jay wasn't. Eric B. and Rakim, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane. Them dudes was.
And who sold more records than Cash Money Records?
I done just told this nigga that.
Huh? Who sold more records than
Nobody
Cash
ain't
Money
sold
Records?
more than Cash Money.
Oh no, you know, wait a minute.
Nobody ain't sold more than Cash
didn't
Money.
But they got their
Period.
money through dope dealers. The
No,
same
nigga,
shit.
don't you go there.
They
Don't you
sold
go
more
there.
records
Don't
than
you go
Cash
there.
Money
Man,
records.
let me get off this. We'll never
Warner
finish this.
Brothers have sold
No,
more money than Cash
Universal.
Money.
Man,
Universal
stop.
Studios have.
They signed to
Universal is
Universal.
Cash
That's
Money.
Cash Money.
Cash Money
No,
sold them
that's
records
right.
for Universal.
Wait a
That's
minute.
right. But
They
listen,
work
all
for
I'm telling you,
Universal.
listen.
They're
Exactly.
not Universal.
They're
They
partners.
sold them
They're
records
Wait,
for
wait a
them.
minute. Dude,
They don't
just
work
like,
for
well,
them.
let me tell
Sold
you
a
this.
billion of them.
Well, okay, let me tell you this. When Myke Jones came to Warner Brothers, I was there with Myke Jones. They asked for a distribution deal.
Okay.
Now, in your right mind, do you think Myke Jones sold 1 million copies in a strip club?
Maybe not.
No, not maybe not. Dude, Swisher House and
Hey,
Jay
they could
Prince,
sell
took
a
dope
million.
money.
No, watch
hold
yourself,
on.
man.
They could do that in
Watch
Texas
yourself.
alone. They could do
Yeah,
that
they
in
don't
Texas
need
alone.
that.
They
They
cannot
don't need-
sell them.
yeah,
They
we
can
can.
do that in
Yeah, we
Texas
can.
alone. No, you can't.
It's
we
30
can.
million people in Texas.
Yeah,
Huh?
no, they're 30 million.
It's 30 million people
And
in
your
Texas.
point is what?
Yeah,
They
but you
cannot
can
sell
sell
them.
a
sell a million
And-
in Texas
and-
alone.
You can't drive up out this hole without taking a day to get up out of here. It's a lot of
It's
Texas.
a
nigga.
lot of Texas
Well,
and a
I
lot
don't
of,
want to play that
a
with
lot
it.
of
They don't
stairs
want to play that
and a
with
lot of
No,
queers.
that's in L.A. I mean, that's in
And they
San
listen to
Francisco.
music, too.
That's California.
And they listen to music, too.
And we ain't got nothing against that. And quit saying that on my show.
What?
That using that
That's-
vulgar language.
They listen to
ain't-
music,
that
too.
came
You
from
can't
the
say
movie
that.
Steers and
You
Queers.
can't say that. You
That
can't say that.
Oh, I
Hey,
didn't say
they jam out too.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying,
All I'm telling you is, OG,
Man, I ain't-
your
I ain't
numbers
thinking-
are skewed.
we gonna
Boss
be in
talk
New
ain't gonna
Orleans.
play that.
We gonna be
You
in New
don't
Orleans.
break down now. You better not sing they down like
New
us.
Orleans, we
You better
gonna
not
be in
sing
New
that.
Orleans.
You better not sing that.
And when Kendrick comes, he's gonna honor this kind of dude.
He better honor. He better. He not gonna come
from
down now.
Now
You know what I'm saying?
he ain't coming.
Yeah.
We bringing Bond
I love
in the house.
you, man.
We
Yeah.
go them Pyrus.
Don't come down there with that foolishness.
And don't you
Yeah, you
don't
come
y'all
down there
come
with
down
that-
there with that voodoo shit.
Watch out, man. Why you?
Hey, but nah, like, I ain't gonna lie, we
Hey,
do
I gotta
feel like
end
Wayne
this,
deserved
man.
that. Yeah,
we
I go
know
ahead.
Wayne deserved. I don't feel
He
like
don't
it.
deserve it.
Not only
don't
Wayne,
deserve
Cash
it.
Money, No Limit, that whole movement should have been shown
They
up.
all deserve
You don't
it.
need to be going down there with
They all deserve
You
it.
need to
They gave him a street.
Respect where you at. You know what I'm saying? Respect when you come to the South.
We coming up there and turn it up.
No, we don't need it. We don't need it.
What
I love Kendrick though.
No, you ain't that.
That's
Don't
my
give
boy.
no love.
I ain't gonna lie, the West Coast.
I like Kendrick.
The West Coast took hip hop from New York. Y'all took hip hop from New York.
No, we didn't take it.
We don't want to give it to us.
Bro,
now the
check this
South
out.
we good. We don't need none of that, man. We did all our stuff.
We didn't take nothing from New York. We originated gangster rap.
Exactly.
Well,
we took hip hop somewhere.
I'm not gonna argue with you about that.
That's true.
No, I'm not gonna argue with you about that. But gangster rap wouldn't be here without New York. Man, no, I'm not gonna do this with y'all.
Look, gangster rap.
New York, that's right. Rap started. Come on, we're not gonna play with you.
I just put a twist on it and made people like it more.
No.
Yeah, you like it better. I'm not trying to hear that.
Let's go with rap. The first rap was James Brown.
Was it?
Yes, sir.
Where he from?
James Brown. Where he from? Mississippi.
Okay, then where the South got it then? Ain't it like that? The first rap come from the South. Ain't it like that?
I'm not gonna do it like that, man. All I'm saying is that Kendrick stuff, man. You can't, he's
I like that. Hey, I got a homeboy. He a Kendrick
not like him. He
I be trying to tell him Soulja Slim better than him.
Oh no, you telling them the truth. So we can't never play with Soulja Slim.
That's two different.
RPMC. We don't play with none of that. Not playing with none of that. Boss Talk 101, man.
We
listen,
man.
Man, we appreciate the love, man. It's going down. Appreciate both of y'all for coming on Boss Talk 101. Make sure you got like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you join the membership. It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101 while the bosses talk.
Bow.
There it is.